it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever it is you're doing. This video is the start of my new series, meals that I made this week. I'm so excited for this. It's to go alongside my weekly food shop haul series on my channel, where I show you what I buy in my weekly grocery shopping and sort of tell you what kind of meals I'm going to be preparing with that food, and obviously working with a budget and doing my grocery shopping. This is the video where I actually show you what I'm cooking. Most weeks I'm going to be showing you 5 to 6 meals that I'm going to be cooking for me and my kids. I'm a single mum of 3. I've got a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old and a 1-year-old, and myself to feed every week. So I will be showing you sort of what I cook, how much each of the meals that I prep costs, and yeah, breaking down the costs and breaking down the cooking for you in these videos. I really hope you like it, guys. It's a series that I'm super excited about and can't wait to dive in. And yeah, if you are interested in seeing what I bought on my weekly food shop to make all the meals that I did this week, then just check out the last weekly food shop haul that I posted on my channel. And yeah, without further ado, guys, let's dive in and see what I started cooking on Monday night, and it's time for tacos. I've got a 1/3 of a kilo packet of beef mince. This comes to £2.18. I've got 1 onion from a pack of 3, which makes it 33p. And I've got a bag of salad. We're going to use half of this, making that 48p. And then we have a taco kit that I got from Asda, and this was £1.70. So all in all, our tacos tonight to feed me and the boys is going to come to £4.69. If you've got a couple of extra bits in your fridge to jazz it up, then you can use these by all means. I'm going to be using some cherry tomatoes, some cheddar cheese and some jalapenos as well that I just have in my fridge anyway. So I'm going to just top them with some jalapenos, grated cheese and some cut up tomatoes. But you don't need to do this step. It's just if you've got some extra little bits lying around, then you can by all means add it and make it a little bit more jazzy. But what we're going to do is we're going to fry up the mince and the onions. We're then going to add the seasoning packet that comes with this taco kit. This taco kit also comes with salsa and the shells and the taco shells. Then we're just going to use the salsa and the salad to top it off, and then top it off with these 3 as well. But of course, if you're not adding anything extra, then you can just stick with this. But let's get cooking. First things first, browning off the mince in a little bit of vegetable oil. Once the mince is browned, we're going to add our diced onion. And then while this is cooking, we are going to pop our taco shells into the oven for 5 minutes. Now I'm just going to add the seasoning mix that came in the taco kit and some boiling water to make like a sauce that's going to simmer down and make it really juicy and flavourful. Now it looks like this. I'm just going to wait for this to cook down. The water will go from this very, very quickly. And it will thicken up as well with the seasoning packet. So yeah, we're just going to wait for this to cook down now and become a lot thicker, but it won't take too long. And while we're doing that, we're going to make the toppings. So 5 minutes later, and this is where we're at. Very, very close to being done. Just a little bit more to do. We've got the taco shells plated. There was 12 in total. These ones came up a little bit more crispy, but that's okay. But yeah, we've got 12 taco shells in total. The pack does say that it feeds 4. So you could do 3 each for 4 people, but me and the boys are greedy and we have 4 each. For toppings, the taco kit came with a salsa. We've got some lettuce as well. That's what one of my sons will have, just a salsa and lettuce on the mince. My other son will have grated cheese with the salsa and lettuce. And for myself, I'll have the cherry tomatoes, jalapenos, cheese, salsa and lettuce. And that's why I don't include these in the overall price, because not everyone will have them, and it's just literally just little bits that you can choose to add or not add. But yeah, so I'm gonna pop this into the tacos now, put everyone's different toppings on, and that is dinner done. Right, so that is everyone's different varieties done. And that is our Monday tacos complete, guys. We're gonna go and enjoy this now, and we'll catch you when we're doing another dinner soon. Now it's Tuesday and it's time for chili dogs. So what we've got is 10 frozen sausages. This is half of a pack of 20 that I got from Asda. This comes to £1.88 for these 10 sausages. We've then got an onion at 33p, and we've got some white finger rolls at 89p. We're also going to be making up some chilli, which has a 1/3 of a pack of mince. which is £2.18. We've then got a jar of chilli sauce at £2, and then a can of red kidney beans at 49p. Now I'm going to be making up this chilli, but I'm only going to be using half of it for this dinner, and I'm storing half in the fridge for a dinner later in the week. So we're only going to count half of the price of this, which is £2.34 altogether. So the chilli, the sausages, the buns and the onion all come to £5.44 together for this meal, with the added addition of mustard as a condiment if you want to. And yeah, let's make these chili dogs. First things first, putting these sausages into oven bake. While the sausages are cooking in the oven, I've got some vegetable oil in a pan here and in a frying pan here. I'm just going to heat that up quickly. In this pan we're going to be making the chili, so I'm going to be browning off the mince, adding the kidney beans in, and then adding the chili sauce in, so I'll show you that. And then for this pan we are going to be slicing up an onion and frying it. So we're going to have the buns, the sausages, the chili con carne added with the fried onions and some mustard. It's going to be delicious. Mince is browning away nicely there, and we've also got these onions frying away here as well. Just adding in the can of kidney beans now. Now it's time to add the chili sauce. I'm just going to pop a little bit of water in this, swizzle it round and pour that in as well, like so. That's the chili done now. That's just going to simmer on low until the sausages are finished cooking. So yeah, that's that done. Just waiting for these onions to brown off a little bit more and become really sweet and crispy. Then all that's left to do, guys, is to pop these at the bottom of the oven 5 minutes before the sausages get done, for like 2 minutes. Now, I'm a huge fan of mustard, so the first step I like to do is actually coat the mustard and spread it inside my toasted buns. Decided to serve it with the leftover salad from our tacos yesterday as well, so utilising that, making sure nothing's going to waste. So I'm just going to pop my sausages into my buns now. Then we're going to top these with some of our chilli. The leftover chilli is just getting boxed up into Tupperware, and you're going to see how I'm going to utilise this for our dinner on Thursday. Just going to add a bit more mustard on top now. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of mustard. And then we're just going to top this with some fried onions. And that is dinner served. Just so you can see the kids' portions as well. So this one is mine. This is Tyler's. He wanted onions but no mustard. Liam just wanted the chili dogs with no mustard or onions. And then this is Ava's with just the plain sausages, buns, and some fruit and vegetables. And we've all got the salad from yesterday as well. So yeah, that is Tuesday's dinner done, guys. It's now Wednesday and we are getting ready to do our sausage and bacon casserole thing. To make this, guys, we've got 10 frozen sausages, which is the other half of the chili dog sausages that we used yesterday. So that is £1.88. We've then got a full pack of 10 smoked back bacon rashers. This is £2.25. We're then going to use a full tin of peeled plum tomatoes. This is 47p. We're going to use a portion of each of these, so we're not going to use all of these. We're going to use a few tablespoons of the gravy, which would be 22p worth. We're going to use a couple of handfuls of the petit pois, which would be 18p worth. And we're going to use a third of this bag of crispy home-style chips from Asda, which would be 82p. So in total, guys, this dinner is coming to £5.82, and that's going to feed me, my 2 sons who are 9 and 12, and also my little daughter who is 1. First things first, we're going to get our sausages cooked and our bacon grilled, and then we're going to pop that in the casserole dish with some gravy. That is the bacon all grilled and popped in the dish. I'm just about to make a jug of gravy while I'm waiting for the sausages to finish, and then we will be putting that all together. So that is the sausages added on top of the bacon. Then just going to add loads of gravy to this. Now that's all ready. If you've got an oven-proof dish that has a lid, just pop the lid on and pop it in the oven. I don't have one with a lid, so this is going to get some foil put over it, and then it's going to go into the oven, guys, for an hour on low. Once the hour's up, we're going to be popping our chips in the oven to join it, and then we're going to be sorting out some peas and tomatoes to go on the side. But yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. But this casserole on low heat in the oven, all the flavors combine, and it's absolutely delicious. Not only that, but the sausages become like butter. You can cut straight through them with a knife so easily. It's honestly just pure bliss. But yeah, let me pop this in the oven now, and we'll catch you in a bit for the rest. Time to put the chips in the oven. 10 minutes before the chips are done, we're gonna boil some peas in some water, and we're gonna microwave some peeled plum tomatoes in the microwave. Serving up dinner, chips go on first, followed by our casserole sausage and bacon, alongside some petit pois and some peeled plum tomatoes, and that is dinner ready, guys. And just to see how much food that actually produced, guys, this is my dinner, Tyler's dinner, Liam's dinner, and Ava's dinner. Right, dinner time, guys, let's go. It's Thursday now, and that means it's time for chili con carne, guys. We're gonna be using the leftover chili con carne from our chili dogs on Tuesday, so that is £2.34 worth. Then we're going to be having it with some lightly salted tortilla chips, which are 99p. We've got an Uncle Ben's chili con carne medium sauce that we're going to add. This is £2. You can make this £1 cheaper here, guys, just from using a supermarket own brand if you want to, just to cut the price down even further. I'm going to be using some Asda basmati rice that I've decanted into my little pantry tub, but the amount that we're going to use comes to 72p. I'm going to use half an onion, which will be 17p, and we're going to use a whole bell pepper, which is 53p. So for this dinner, guys, to feed me and the 3 kids, it's going to be £6.75. First things first, I'm going to put my rice on to cook in the rice cooker. And I'm just heating up a bit of vegetable oil in my pan, which I'm going to add this diced pepper and half an onion to. And then we're just going to fry that up for about 5 minutes until softened. Now that's all softened, I'm going to add my leftovers from Tuesday. That's all softening up and warming through nicely. And now we're just going to add in our Ben's Original chili con carne medium sauce to this as well. Then I'm just going to put in a little bit of water in the jar, swizzle it around, and add that as well. That is our chili con carne ready. That's just going to simmer now while the rice finishes cooking. And then we're literally just going to serve this up on a plate with some rice and some tortilla chips on the side. So starting off by serving the rice first, and then we're going to add the chili con carne, just like that. And then we are going to pop some tortilla chips on the side for dipping. And that is dinner served, guys, on this amazing Thursday. And just for reference, this is Tyler's, Liam's and Ava's dinners as well. Really decent portions and a very filling dinner, and then they've just got the bag of tortilla chips to share between them as well. Dinner is ready, let's go and enjoy. It's Friday afternoon, guys, and I thought I would get ahead of myself and start prepping dinner before lunch, so that it's ready to go for tonight, so I can have a nice chilled Friday evening. Let's run through pricing first, guys. This is for cauliflower cheese, or cauliflower and broccoli cheese. So I've got 2 heads of cauliflower and some broccoli. That comes to £2.38. I'm going to be using red Leicester cheese and mature cheddar cheese, and the amount of cheese I'm going to use comes to £2. And then we are going to be using a small bit of bacon from this packet of bacon, and the cost of that would be 62p. We've then got some milk, cream, butter and flour that we're going to be using. The cost of that altogether is £1.50 roughly, just from the measurements and stuff and the prices that I paid for it. And an optional addition is some mustard to give our cheese sauce that extra little zing and an extra bit of flavour. I love it, the boys love it, and they don't know it's in there, but they love it. but that is optional. You can do this recipe without that as well. So altogether that is a total of £6.50, guys. And don't forget, any leftovers that I've got from this meal will be used for my beef roast dinner tomorrow, so that's super exciting as well. Yeah, just so it's going to be £6.50 for this, but there will be a bit left over to use tomorrow. So yeah, let's dive in and see how to make this cauliflower cheese. First step is to cut up all the cauliflower and broccoli florets. We're then going to just drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil and douse it in some salt and pepper, and then we're going to roast this in the oven. I find roasting the cauliflower for a cauliflower cheese just reduces the water content in the actual dish when we're oven baking it later, and just brings out a really nice flavour in the cauliflower and the broccoli as well. We're also going to grill some streaky bacon at the same time. While the cauliflower is roasting, we are going to make our cheese sauce. So starting with 60 grams of butter in here, we're going to just melt this down, and then once it's melted, we're going to be adding 3.5 tablespoons of our plain white flour, and then we're gonna mix that so it becomes like a thick roux. This is how it should be looking with the butter and the flour, and we're just gonna heat this through and cook the flour out for just a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna start adding a cup of milk to this. So just need to be adding the milk a little at a time, whisking continuously. So once that's smooth, adding a little bit more, and again whisking like your life depends on it. And then again, so that is 1 cup of milk. Now what I'm going to do is add half a cup of double cream and half a cup of milk to this now as well. So again, here comes the other half a cup of milk. Just whisking, whisking, whisking continuously. If you don't have any double cream, you can also just use 1 full cup of milk instead of the half and half, but I like to use double cream because I feel like it makes it super smooth and really extra creamy. And that is the base for our cheese sauce complete. Now to this base, I'm going to add a quick squeeze of mustard, as well as some salt and pepper, and then give that a whisk up. Now I've just turned this off the heat. It's gorgeous and creamy, and I'm just going to stir in off the heat a handful of red Leicester and a handful of mature cheddar cheese, and we just want to leave enough to pop on top of the casserole dishes in a little while. But yeah, we're just going to mix this through now, and this is our cheese sauce almost finished. Just pop this back on the heat now for another 4 or 5 minutes, just for that cheese to cook in, and for it all to be melted, and for it not to look like coleslaw. But it tastes absolutely phenomenal, guys. When the cauliflower's been roasting for about half an hour, that's when it's time to take it out. It should look something like this. I've just put the roasted cauliflower into these 2 oven-proof dishes. This is for the roast dinner tomorrow, just a little bit to go on the side, and then this is our dinner tonight, and we're just going to top this with the cheese sauce now. Now we're just going to top these with some grated cheese, just like that, and then to make this extra special, we're just going to top it with some of that grilled streaky bacon that we cooked earlier, and that is our cauliflower cheese done. Now this one is going to go in my fridge ready for baking tomorrow before dinner, and this one is going to just wait on the side until dinner this evening, and then it's going to go in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then it's going to be ready to serve. So yeah, I will be back when it's time to serve dinner later. And that is the cauliflower cheese finished and out of the oven, looking delicious. Time to serve this up. That's that served up on my plate. So this is my dinner, and then this is Tyler's and Ava's as well. Liam doesn't like cauliflower cheese, so he's got a fish pie that I'd made in the freezer. So Liam's having his fish pie and we're having cauliflower cheese. Friday night dinner served and ready to go, and I've just cracked a little bit of black pepper over the top as well, and we will see you tomorrow. It's Saturday evening and time for us to do our beef roast dinner. Starting up, we've got our beef. We have 2 packs of top side of beef from Tesco's. These are 2 for £5, so that is £5 for the beef. I'm then going to be using these beef dripping roast potatoes from Asda, £2 worth. And these are Yorkshire puddings from the Real Yorkshire Pudding Company, 6 for £1.65. Then we've got some sweet and creamy root veg mash, which is £1.15. And then we're going to have a mix of broccoli and Brussels sprouts on the side, equaling 70p. And then we've got a little bit of leftover cauliflower cheese from yesterday that I'm going to pop in the oven. And that is our roast beef dinner with all the trimmings, for a total of £10.50 for me and 3 kids. First things first, getting the roast potatoes and the cauliflower cheese into the oven on a tray, and I've just popped the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts in a pan. Just gonna pop the beef into some foil now and wrap it up like a little parcel. Next step is to put the veg on, and this is just going to simmer now for the next half an hour. Now to the tray of potatoes that are almost done, I'm going to add the little beef parcel in foil and also the Yorkshire puddings, and then this is going to go back in for another 5 to 8 minutes to cook. Just like that. And while this is cooking, I'm just going to microwave the veg mash. First thing to serve up is the veg. Now we're going to add some root veg mash to this. Then we're going to serve up the cauliflower cheese. Next up is roast potatoes, Yorkshires and the beef to serve up. And that is dinner served roast beef with all the trimmings. Got a big jug of gravy here to serve with it. And this is the kids' portions. So we've got Tyler's, Liam's and Ava's there as well, who I've already put the gravy on to help it cool down. And I've also got this little dish of extras, like just some leftovers and stuff. That'll be Ava's lunch tomorrow as well. So yeah, that is dinner served, our Saturday roast dinner. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing the 6 meals that I made this week. I absolutely loved creating this video and I cannot wait for the rest of this series. If you did like it, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe down below, and hopefully I'll see you really, really soon for another video. Take care. Bye.